Welcome once again to the Alchemist Lounge. I am your host, Dominique Richard. What's good? Glad to see you guys again. Thank you all for being here. Man, today I got a legend. I got a legend in the building. None other than Miami's own, Miami's finest, legendary Gunplay.
Yes,
What's good,
sir.
King?
What's up? What's up, brother? How are you? Thanks
I'm
for
well.
having me.
I'm
First
well.
off,
I'm
man.
well.
First and foremost, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here, man.
Yes,
This
sir.
is the Alchemist Lounge, and like a butterfly.
That
right?
name alone,
Like a
y'all got to
butterf-
know this is not no surface-ish.
No, this ain't surface. This is a
Okay.
little. It's a deeper dive.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yes,
dive
sir.
a little bit deeper. With
Yes,
that
sir.
name alone, it tells you what we're about a little
Yes,
bit.
sir.
Like a butterfly, man. I think every human being
Mhm.
is gonna undergo a transformation. It's
Yes.
inevitable,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I think human beings are complex, and I damn sure know you complex.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to Gunplay than people realize,
Yeah.
and that story needs to be told. I want
Mhm.
that narrative to be owned and controlled by you, King.
Mhm.
That's why we're here,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
So let's dive in. You know what I mean? Let's really dive in.
Mhm.
It's all about alchemy, right? So you coming up out of Miami,
Mhm.
right? Raw, energy,
Yeah.
just on fire.
Yeah.
By the way, my man, one of my day ones when I moved here. So I'm from Baltimore,
Okay.
right? Moved here in 2010.
Okay.
And my man was like, "Yo, so you been there for a couple of weeks? You seen any celebrities? Ran anybody?" I'm like, "Yeah, I ran into Gunplay at the airport."
Yep.
We didn't chop it up, but I saw you at the
Mhm.
airport. You was the first person that I saw was a celebrity. So I had to
Wow.
tell my man that. So talking about a full circle moment, man. But at that time, that Gunplay, I don't know if we having this conversation sitting here like two brothers just chopping it up.
Nah, it's a different
That
one.
energy you was on back then, man, unfiltered. You know what I mean? Really like almost in like a survival mode almost. Would you say?
Yeah,
Would you agree?
I would call it off the leash finally. That's what I felt like. That's how I felt. I
Off
was just
the leash.
I was
This is
ju-
2010.
yeah. Oh,
Really?
2010,
This-
2010. Yeah, 2010.
This is around 2010.
2010, I was definitely just wild. I didn't know what I wanted. I know I wanted to have fun.
Right.
I know I wanted to hit record.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was working towards it, but I was having a damn ball.
Right.
I was on tour. I was room to room with the groupies. I was just, my mind was all over the place,
Right,
bro.
right,
I was
right.
enjoying myself. I did it backwards. I said, let me have fun first and then handle the business later.
So it was in reverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was in reverse.
I was wild back then. 2010, 11, 12. 12, 13, I calmed down because that's when I beat the armed robbery case. And I said, yeah, I'm chilling, dog. I'm just
Time to
going,
chill.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I'm a hip hop fan. Like I said, I'm from Baltimore, right?
Okay.
I grew up I'm born in 1970.
Okay.
So
I'm
I'm an old head.
9 years after you.
9
man.
years after. Wait a minute, hold on. So that we, you know, man, can keep it all a buck. I do research. Right. July 18th, right?
Oh.
So I'm July 7th.
Okay, that's how you remember that. Yep.
Right.
Yep,
So we
yep.
got that cancer
You
energy.
got that cancer energy.
So
yes, sir.
we're a little, you know what I mean?
Yep, yep.
We
A little bit.
We special.
A little
we like
bit.
that.
A
We
little
special.
bit. They got to understand
They got to
that.
understand us, right?
We mean no harm, but
We
just
mean
don't
no
play
harm,
with
but
us,
if
man.
you do us harm,
It's bad. It's gonna end up very bad.
it's gonna end up really bad. But look, man, I grew up in the 80s hip hop era, Rakim,
Yeah.
KRS, Public Enemy, Big Daddy Kane. So I've been deep into hip hop for a really long time. But I'm an East Coast guy. So
Yeah.
the sound coming out of Miami was different.
Yeah.
Right? So I became used to Uncle Luke, all that kind of stuff early on.
I just heard that Baltimore come out.
You heard it come out?
Go ahead.
I can hide it
Nah,
a little bit. When I
a
get
little.
corporate, you won't hear it. But when I'm, it comes out.
Carry on.
Carry on, right? So yeah, so I'm out of that city. And when I talk about hip hop, a lot of times with people, they're not really able to reference that time period. But when I hear somebody every so often, I'm like, damn, these guys are cut from the cloth that I'm used to.
Yeah.
So when I'm talking about cartoons and cereal,
Oh yeah.
right? I talk about Butterfly. See the album right there? That's the Pimper Butterfly. That's Kendrick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't that the first one?
That was before Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah. Right. So that's his first major.
That's his first
That's
one.
the first one, the Pimper
Okay.
Butterfly. So
I was
that's why I
supposed to
opened
be
with
on the one after that.
You were supposed to be on Good Kid, Mad City.
That's what the
with
one
cartoons and cereal.
Yeah.
Bruh. When I tell you that's a complex brother right there,
Yeah.
and for you and him to come together and make magic like that,
Yeah.
that's alchemy.
Yeah.
That's alchemy.
Yeah, it is.
You're a street rapper. He's a, kind of artsy,
Conscious, artsy.
conscious, artsy. But your verses on that, man, on that hook was how did that come about?
That was what is 11, 12?
Yeah,
I was
something like that. Yeah, 11,
2012.
12.
I was on a run out for that robbery case, and I was in New York at my homie crib, and Top called Jeter and said Kendrick wanted to do a song with me. He was like, matter of fact, Gunplay right here.
Wow.
Excuse me. And he got on the phone and was like, yo, I didn't know who he was. At the time, I didn't care. I was not worried about no rap shit.
Right, at that time.
Yeah, and he
you
was
didn't know
like,
who he was, didn't care.
He did not care. And now, first thing came to my mind was an R&B singer or a basketball player.
Right.
I don't know why that instantly came to my mind.
The name,
Kendrick Lamar. I'm like, okay. And then he got on the phone. He was like, yo, man, I love your cadence, man, your lyrics. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, he started naming records, Yams. He started naming other records that I had. And I'm like, oh, shit, okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And when I got off the phone, Jeter K was like, yo, do the record. And trust me, go in on this record. Do the record.
Right.
Trust me on this one, bro. And he don't never say that. So I'm like, okay, all right. Let me.
Yeah.
I sat down and I was like, let me really. That's why I said, I did wrong. Karma came.
Woo.
Gave me ball and chain. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I was on the run at the time for armed robbery, so I did wrong.
It was timely. Yeah, you admitted
My
it.
karma came.
Karma came.
Now they trying to give me ball and chain. Like, I'm out of here, bro.
Right,
I'm on the run for armed robbery. I'm gone.
Right.
And it just was like, let me just pour this into that.
Yeah.
Because he told me, he was like, yo, this song is called Cartoons and Cereal. I need you to go in on like that Bible on the dash.
Yes, sir.
I was like, it's too easy, bro. I got too much pain. You know what I'm saying? So if you make pain music, I could get it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Real. That's what this is about, though.
Yeah.
Mama, how much pain,
how much trauma can I sustain?
sustain.
Yep, because I just went through the thing with 50 Cent, so that was physical trauma. I got the thing on the thing with the charge. I'm going through that, and it's like, oh my, bro, what is going on here? This is this life,
right?
But everything
came
was,
through.
Everything
it came through.
God put me through these things, and I realized like He's always in charge, and the only reason why you here is because you need refining in a certain department.
Stop right there.
Facts.
Refining in a certain department.
Yep.
So you need work.
You need work.
You need work.
You need work.
You got to heal.
You got to. If out of nowhere, that's why I want people to understand. If out of nowhere your life is just going to hell and to shit, and everything is just crumbling around you, you're losing your bitch, you're losing your money, your business is falling, everything. Yo, do not panic. This is for a reason, and all I have to tell you to do is just, you can't prepare for it. I mean, you can save your money so your money can save you, but sometimes the spiritual warfare that's about to happen and take you to that next level, that savings that ain't nothing.
That ain't gonna do you no good.
It's nothing. It's monetary. It's not. You need it's something bigger's about to happen. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you got to say, okay, let me prepare for what's about to happen. And I know in this process, God not gonna let me hit the ground face first. And if He does, I know He gonna pick me back up, and He got a whole nother separate situation that I needed to fall on my face so I could get up and look and say, okay, new direction, new path, new everything. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching Hove. Hove did an interview recently. You've been on tour with Hove, right?
Yeah.
You've been on tour with Hove. Hove did an interview recently with, I want to say GQ. I apologize if I got that wrong. But essentially what he was saying to the gentleman that was interviewing him was like, yo, things don't happen to you. They happen for you.
Happen for you, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So a lot of what you've been through are you looking at it through that lens of this didn't happen to me, this is happening for me?
Yeah. At the time, no.
Right.
At the time, I'm like, yo, my,
Yes, sir.
what is going on? I
Come
thought
on.
this guy was a gangster. We get into some gangster-ish, and he's
Right.
calling the cops.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not understanding.
I don't get it.
What happened
That's
to the
not
streets.
the word I'm from.
Yeah, this
The
is not
code.
what.
Where the code
Where
at?
the code at?
Right.
But true indeed, I haven't been in the streets at that point for 7 years.
Okay.
So I was removed from the streets. I didn't know the thing now is to call police on people.
They changed the game.
It changed the game. So I'm like, okay, now that I see that's what it is, I was fully prepared to go to war in the streets, but not with the police, bro.
Not with the police, not with the law.
After that, I said, nah, I'm gonna keep my hands to myself. I'm gonna keep my gun in my waist. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Right. I ain't messing around, bro.
Yeah, man, the game has changed quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I want to get your thoughts on something, right? We're talking about Kendrick, talking about the Pimper Butterfly way back. You know what I mean? You were going to be on Good Kid, Mad City, cartoons and cereal, dope lyrics and all that kind of stuff. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right.
You right-handed?
Yeah.
So you not lefty Gunplay?
That was a funny one. That was a funny one.
That was
good. That was a good one.
Yeah, talk to me. Y'all, we good? We cool?
Lefty Gunplay?
Lefty Gunplay? I mean, we talking
you know,
about code, right?
I
come from a different era, you know what I mean, where you couldn't, somebody's name was, but now we got to the place where, you know, you can write for people.
I feel honored, actually.
Is it an honor? There you go.
I feel honored.
Right.
I feel like, you know, he knows where the original Gunplay came
Of
from,
course.
especially
Everybody
if he did a
knows.
record with Kendrick Lamar.
That's why I bring it up.
You know, so,
Right.
you know, I respect the man.
Absolutely. Okay. I dig that.
I'm going. Hey, man, this is a
Things are
competitive.
different.
This is a competitive sport. Do I think he could rap? No.
Spoken like Gunplay.
You know what I'm saying? That's me.
Yeah.
That's just me. Do I think he could rap? No. But
Right.
do he have a Grammy? So I need to shut the fuck up? Yeah.
There's something we can learn, right?
You know
Maybe
what I'm
something
saying?
we can learn.
Did he get a Grammy off of 4
did.
words?
He did.
He did, and I
He did.
congratulate that man.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying?
Music, right? You weren't born in Miami. You were born in
No, I was born in Texas.
in Texas, right?
Mhm.
You're a junior, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm. The third, actually.
You're the third.
Yeah.
So was music a part of your upbringing when you were shorty, when you watching cartoons and eating cereal?
Mhm.
Was music in the house? Your dad, your mom, what was that like?
I was at my mom would always play on Saturdays Soul Train
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and clean up the house.
That's how we did it,
Everybody.
right? Everybody did that.
Right. In the car, it was up there in New York at the time. I forget what it was, Kiss FM or something like that,
Right,
where they
right.
played the pop hits.
Right.
So to this day, my playlist is all 80s pop hits.
Stop.
Nobody would ever know. I know every single
Some
song,
exclusive
lyric,
shit.
all of them.
There's some exclusive shit
Yeah,
Gunplay
so
just
my-
dropping for y'all.
Yeah,
Listen,
man,
the
my-
man's
my-
got his playlist.
My
It's 80s
playlist
pop.
is 80s pop all the way, and I could listen to all of it and not skip nothing.
Right.
And sing every
love it.
single
I
song.
love
You know
it.
what
I
I'm
love
saying?
it. I love it.
Take
Good music is-
on me. Take on me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good music is good music. And
Yep.
it comes through when you creating, when you writing, when you doing your thing,
Mhm.
the wheels are churning. That's the inspiration. A lot of
Yes.
times that's where a lot of that stuff kind of comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move forward a little bit. All right. Ross. Now I don't want to look. We got about as messy as I get on this show.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
do messy.
yeah,
you know what I
nah.
mean? Yeah, we can talk about certain things, but you've done that before, and then eventually, those stories have been like told and retold a million times. So the beef stuff, right? But Ross, right? Y'all linked up and y'all formed Triple C's,
Yeah.
right? At that point, did you feel like, and I made it out the streets, or what was in your mindset? What mindset did you have at that point? Like, man, my man doing his thing. We got Triple C's. We doing our thing. What was the mindset? Or were you still in that survival mode? Like, run it.
I didn't get back into survival mode when I didn't get a budget, when I was trying so desperately hard to get a budget for the hit record rolling. And I didn't get back into that survival mode when I in 2012 when the record died down a year and a half later,
right.
and that's when I was like, all right, you know. But before that, when Triple C's formed, it was two feelings. I knew that, okay, bet we have a chance,
Right.
and then I knew, oh shit, we gotta work even way harder
Gotta
than
work
we was
hard.
working before.
Right.
So you know what I mean. It was
Right.
kind of like cool, but
Right.
you know we gotta work. So we didn't get really a chance to enjoy, you know. And then we got put out in the middle of a 50 Cent Rick Ross beef. So it just was like, you know, it was no real push, no real attention. I feel like it was just a deflect record. I mean, album just to throw out there to, you know.
Right.
But
Wow.
I don't think there was no 100%. You know, I put in as much as I can and did as much as I can do as far as, you know, being the standout artist of the group, visually, audio, you know
All
what
of
I
that
mean?
shit.
Trying to, you know, really make a name for myself.
Right.
But regardless of what, like, I still did. You know what I mean? You know, with Triple C's, that gave me the opportunity to start creating the Gunplay.
Right.
To create
Really
Gunplay
create
and to
Gunplay.
show the world how Miami get down and how Gunplay get down, and you know, so it was the catapult to something.
It was a catapult. It was
Yeah.
a springboard. It wasn't like I made it, but
Right.
here's the opportunity.
Right.
I
And
see
there
it,
we
I
go.
see it coming.
There we go.
Up in Baltimore, man, this is what, I don't know, 2007, 8, 9, whatever it is. When I heard
2009.
Diamonds and Maybach,
Yeah.
I'm like, I know it's gritty. I know it's Miami. Baltimore and Miami got some connections. Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, the Ravens, the U.
Yeah.
But when I heard that, now, mind you, I'm in my 30s at that point.
Okay.
But I always like fly shit.
Yeah.
I always like luxury shit. When I heard Diamonds and Maybachs, I'm thinking this grimy, but this is fly.
That beat to
That
this day,
beat was
with the singing in the
that's
background.
different, bro. That was just different.
Yes,
That's
it was.
just different. And,
And we shot the video in London. That was the first time we
was
went
it?
to London. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when 7D cameras just came out. So we was like basically the first one with them to really start pumping out videos with that.
Right.
And that was like one of our first ones.
Right,
Yep.
right. So the music, man, think about it for a second. Did music give you something that emotionally, spiritually that the streets didn't give you?
Yeah.
And what was that? What was that?
An outlet.
An outlet.
An outlet, a way to get my energy out, a way to separate myself from everybody else in the hood, you know, separate myself from other rappers in the hood. Like, you know, I just wanted to make sure I write and my bars up better than the next man, because that's the only thing that was going to separate me.
Separate you.
Yeah, exactly.
But you got a voice that I think is unique as well. Like a lot of people, I think rappers underestimate. When I hear Method Man, if I hear Busta Rhymes, I know it's Method Man.
You know that voice, yeah.
I know it's Busta Rhymes. Right? A lot of that right now is kind of, there's uniformity. You got one of those voices like when you hear Gunplay, like, oh, that's Gunplay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That tone you got, the aggression comes through.
Yeah.
Even when you just kind of sitting here just talking in the mic, you could hear like nigga talking from his diaphragm, from his chest.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So I appreciate that about you, how you do your thing. Your
For
pen as well. Right?
Thank you, brother. I spent plenty nights.
Yeah, nah, you spend a lot of nights. You can tell.
Brown,
I was talking to my man, like I said, I'm like, and this may be a bit controversial, and so be it. But hearing you on Kendrick, watching you, listening to your music, your pen, how you tell stories, it's like you was born in Texas, you lived in New York, you Carroll City. I almost hear Nipsey.
No.
Like you don't have your victory lap.
Right.
You don't have your victory lap.
Yeah.
But everything else,
Yeah.
in terms of like style, your voice is different, right? Nipsey's got a different voice.
Yeah.
But in terms of your style, you could sound like you could be an LA rapper any day of the week.
A lot of influence.
A lot of influence.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Listening to a lot of West Coast music coming up, and just those damn synthesizers and the way they just be dropping on the beat. It's just, I could hear that.
Yeah, man. Nah. You just didn't have your victory lap.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to get one, though.
No. It's there. It's there. I mean, the music is already dope. It ain't the music. It's what's behind it. So we'll get into that a little bit, man. I think about groups often, and I think sometimes that's where hip hop is missing a little bit.
Groups.
Groups.
Yeah, that can stay together.
That can stay together. Did you hear the Locks? They got to cut out now.
Oh, they got a new joint.
A new joint out. Never change.
Oh, I know that got to be crazy.
So when you hear a group like that with Jada, Leash, Styles, but they've all done their things individually.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. But they all come back to the group.
Right.
They always come back to the group. It's years later and they still putting out music as a group.
Yeah. That's crazy.
When I think about Triple C's, when I think about the Locks doing the verses with Dipset, why couldn't that have been the Locks doing the verses with Triple C's?
Gotta talk to the boss. Gotta talk to the boss. Talk to the boss. Holla at the boss.
Holla at the boss.
Mm-hmm.
You and Ross haven't spoken, I guess, in a minute. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Is there ever a thought that, you know what, one of these days we're gonna sit down and chop it up and really have those conversations like real men? No, not on no beef shit.
I would love to.
What is that conversation gonna go like, Gunplay?
It would be a very honest conversation. Mm-hmm. It might get loud, but it'll be loud from me reliving what I went through.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it'll probably, I don't know. I don't think we'll get loud. I don't know. I'm passionate.
Right.
That my loud to be just passionate. Not arguing loud.
Right. No,
but
I get you.
Like I'll let them know. Like I would like with the situation with my ex-wife and stuff like that. And if anybody thought I was telling the truth, it's like, yo, I would lie for you before I would lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be saying stuff like that. Like I'll be like, yo, I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't deserve this.
Right.
You know, and I you know, at the time, I get it. Sometimes you got to let people just have their situation and go through their process so they can refine, because you'll be messing up the nature's process.
Mm-hmm,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
so that's cool. But then after that, it's like, okay, I you know, I've survived and arrived alive. Like, okay, so if we still not speaking, then I'm gonna leave it at that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I want somebody in my life, or if I want to talk to somebody, I'll call that person, bro.
Right. Gotcha.
So I'm not the type of hey. I'm not no. I don't do none of that groupie shit.
No,
that's
I wouldn't
the
expect
last
that.
thing you see.
No, I
me
wouldn't
do.
expect that.
You know
that
what I'm saying?
Gunplay.
So if we decide to speak, I would love to. You know what I mean? Have a smoke a joint, take a sip, and just like, boy, do you know what I just went through, boy? Now
it's kind of like your
fun.
pen. That pain is gonna come out.
Yeah.
Right. Because there's pain there. It's
definitely. But I've come to grips with, this is my reality. I'm responsible for it. Ooh. And I'm in charge. So maybe I don't want to talk to him again. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe that was a part of my life that was the highlight of my life. It was the best. It was one of the greatest parts of my life. But maybe it's time to move on to something bigger and better.
No doubt about it.
You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like, if I still, you know, it's cool, we could be cool. But if I feel like maybe going back and being cool would stop what's the future that I got going, then I'll just keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but I love him to death. That's my brother.
Yes,
you
sir.
know, I'll still jump out broad day about him. Y'all don't play now. You know what I'm saying?
Don't play.
I'll still he know that. You know what I'm saying?
I swear, man. I think it's something about that July, that Cancer energy.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Let's do a little game. We ain't going to shout out to Nori, DJ EFN, Drink Champs. Shout out to Drink Champs. We ain't gonna do Quick Time with Slime.
Okay.
But I would imagine myself being on Quick Time with Slime and getting asked this question that they ask everybody, and I know my answer.
Yeah.
But I want to hear Gunplay's answer. Respect or loyalty?
Respect, because loyalty can be bought.
It could be bought. So is it loyalty? If it can be bought, is it loyalty?
If it can be bought, you can buy respect.
You can?
You can't.
You can't? Okay. Can't buy respect.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
I know niggas with money I do not respect.
Right.
And I'll look you in your face and tell you I don't respect you.
Right. Straight to
and
straight
probably
talk.
open hand you. You know what I'm saying? But when it come to loyalty, I see niggas loyal just because the money round, just because they're around the money, just because that person has money. It ain't like that nigga giving you any.
Right.
But they're loyal to
they're loyal to that.
to the fact that you have money. Like, so that could be bought.
That could be bought. That could be bought. I almost feel like, I'm almost feeling like respect is it's passive a lot of times.
Passive.
Like you can respect somebody's right to privacy. You know what I mean? You can respect you walking down one side of the street, I'm walking down the other. I'm a move over, respect your right to, you know what I mean? So there's levels to respect as well. So that's why I'm like, if it's real, I would rather have give me loyalty, real loyalty.
If it was real,
if
you
it's
you would rather have loyalty.
Right. Because respect, I think a lot of times can be passive. They ain't really respecting you, but they respecting aspects like, you know what I mean? Right to
now,
quiet, right
to
peace. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you. Okay,
Let's go.
Okay, let me ask you this now. You say loyalty over respect. I say respect over loyalty.
I don't know if it's over, but
but that's what you choose.
Let's do it. Let's do that.
For a woman, right? For a woman, if she respects that her man, one, either if he's violent, he'll beat the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? Or is she loyal to him because he has the money? Or you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
It's complicated because we both see kind of like because the reason being why I say respect is because I was loyal. I was all the way loyal, and it did nothing.
I know. That's why I'm bringing it up.
It did nothing.
But you was loyal.
And it did nothing.
I know, but
the streets respect me still. You
facts,
see what I'm saying?
all facts.
That loyalty
100%.
did nothing for me.
Did nothing for you.
Nothing.
Fam, I got to be honest with you. I'm guilty of it. I've been loyal and am loyal to a fault. Right?
Me too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it definitely is something that you definitely can. Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt. Loyal to a fault. It's almost like loyalty is an illusion, and you don't want to convince yourself or try to trick yourself off into believing that shit's real, because all it leads to is disappointment.
Right. There you go. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm gonna break it on down. Like Rick Ross, my big brother. I respect him. I was loyal to Maybach Music. Right now, if somebody like a 50 Cent was to hit me and say, hey, only reason I'm saying that is because that's his fake top op.
Yeah.
And he say, hey, I want a cameo with you for whatchamacallit. Back in the day when I was loyal and I thought my loyalty counted,
right?
It meant something.
Right.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Hell no.
Now that I see, I still respect. I respect him.
Right.
But that loyalty, as I seen, it doesn't mean anything to anybody. So this is all business. So it's just business. Okay, cool. I would take that role. You know what I'm saying? So now that I understand, I've seen both sides of the loyalty fence and both sides of the respect. And I lose respect for people like, you know, when they don't be loyal and do bad. You know what I'm saying? So I that's why I just try to keep
it. Yeah. Keep a
small
circle.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. Let me just,
I 100% feel you.
You know.
Nah, I 100% feel you. 100%
It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
What
it's
you
complicated.
want me to do?
Right. Man, looking back, right? Again, were there moments? You got a song called "Op Down."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Op Down.
Yep.
Op Down.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this. Looking back, right, were there moments where you realized, like, you know what? I'm my own op.
Oh, yeah.
Were you Gunplay? Can you look back and see that where, you know what? Maybe were you a liability from a business standpoint?
Yeah.
Right.
That's what everybody was. They're like, yo. we can't even talk to you because we're talking to Gunplay. I want to talk to Richard.
Want to talk to Richard Morales.
You won't let Richard talk. You
Right.
over talking me. And to the point where they just was like, yo, I can't even. This guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, fuck you too. Ah! You know what I'm saying? You don't understand me.
Right.
No, nigga, I don't understand me.
Talk.
You know what I'm saying? So when you look up and you really realize, you like, wait a minute. It's me versus me in my brain first before it even gets outside. So how about I just like try to, conquer this bad side of me? And how do we do that? It starts with thoughts. Your first thought, it really starts with emotions and then thoughts and then everything else.
Right.
So if you can control your emotions, if that's the first thing I had to try to do is control emotions, control anger, which was my biggest op. My anger.
Right.
You know
Anger
what I'm
was the
saying?
op.
That's the op.
That's the op.
That's the op. So it's like, yo, you got to control. Once you can control that, then you're able to think and process a situation without taking the first emotional step of going crazy. And now it's just like, all right, cool. Let me weigh my options, and now I have fun with it. You see what I'm saying? Now it's like, you think now let me do my calculations. If I carry the 1 and carry the 2, I'm gonna fuck you up in a whole different way that you never seen coming.
You ain't ready for this kind of fuck you up.
The first go round is I'm gonna get police call.
Right.
That's all they ever do. They want to see me locked up all the time. So this time it's like, okay, now that I have a newfound emotional control setting.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that on house arrest because I couldn't tweet, post, I couldn't do nothing. So I had to sit back and get publicly humiliated with fabricated lies and fight off a 15-year sentence at the same time. So it's just like, while the day ones is sitting there going, look at you.
Yeah, look at you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, okay then. So I just had to learn there was plenty times I wanted to just say, fuck it, bro. I got to say something. But I just said, nah, remember, you in refinement right now. You're being heated up. Woo. So all that shit could come to the top and the rock at the bottom, man.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
That's that gold.
Yeah.
That's that lead. It was lead. It wasn't nothing, but now we refining this shit turned into gold.
Exactly. Now you can't put none by me. I'll look you in the face and give you the same fake love you finna give me. I will mirror effect you to the end, and you'll just be like, why is he? I'm just doing what you're doing. Right.
I'm giving you back the same energy.
I'm giving you back the same energy.
What's wrong? Why you got a problem now?
Why is it a problem?
Right. I feel that.
Right.
Man, those beefs, that's something, man. Those beefs are something. I mean, going back to the interview with Hov a little bit, kind of weird hearing him say some shit like this. You know what I mean? But in that interview I'm talking about with GQ, talking about the Kendrick Drake beef, right? And he's like, you know what? I don't know if beefs are good for hip hop. Now, this is a man that had a notorious. I mean, Ether, him and Nas went at it.
Who do you think won?
Nas won.
This guy.
Oh, Nas won. What?
My heart is
broken. What? I mean.
What?
Hey, listen.
Okay. Why do you think he won?
I think Nas won because Nas. I think there was a little bit of an underdog mentality when it came to Nas at that time.
Okay.
Nas was dangerous, and nobody knew how dangerous he was until he spit that shit. People thought Rock, you know what I mean, too big, right? Jay, I mean, crazy verses. I mean, he going in, right? And I think that at that time, my perspective on it is, I don't think people thought Nas, he would be able to pull that out of Nas. And he did.
The song that
Ether.
Jay...
I'm talking about Ether.
Ether, that was
Nas.
Was
Nas, right.
Which one did Jay do? He was like the Waits Over, Jay Hova.
The Rape Over. The takeover.
The takeover,
but yeah.
That was the one.
That was the one. But
and you think Ether was harder than Takeover?
I think Nas.
Okay.
I think Nas pulled out a victim. The streets agree.
I know, and
Gunplay,
I never agreed with them.
Huh?
I will go.
You ain't never agree?
Never.
Okay.
To this day, I hear this shit and be like, oh my, Jay. Why did you do them people
Why
like
did
that?
you do
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you said them people because it wasn't just Nas. On
that's
that
what
one,
I'm saying.
He went
took
after
out
Mobb
the
Deep.
whole. He said,
Right.
everybody just go to sleep.
Right.
Everybody just fell.
That's like Ice
to
Cube,
me.
no Vaseline.
To me.
Ice Cube, no Vaseline. He
Yeah.
murked NWA. And, yeah, one swipe. I agree.
The camel line, everybody was like, okay, all right. But then now it was like you ranking on physical features, but that boy talking about publishing.
Stuff.
That boy talking about you nigga. Hey, boy, that boy.
It's deep. No, it's deep. It's deep.
I will not lose ever.
I will not lose ever.
No, but that's I feel.
I mean, it's debatable, right? It's debatable.
It will always be debatable.
What now is what I'm saying. Jay is saying, like, even after the Kendrick and Drake beef, it may not hip hop may not need beefs no more. Maybe this ain't doing us any justice. And you know what? I'm curious about it because you've had some legendary. I mean, we don't need to get into it detail wise, but when you think about it, like who are these beefs benefiting? Is this point? Is it benefiting the culture, or is it benefiting the algorithm? Like who profits off of this stuff now? Right?
Of course, the labels.
Who's keeping this stuff going?
The labels, of course.
Who's behind all this shit?
The labels, the Illuminati, the juice.
Come on, man.
You know, the juice.
You know what I mean? Right.
And now it's like back in the day, it was competitive.
Right.
There wasn't nobody really killing each other about it.
No.
And that's why as of now, hip hop beef is not cool.
It ain't cool.
Because
it ain't cool.
Well, number one, you got these YNs and they act like there's no cameras everywhere in the world.
They don't see the camera?
They don't even care.
They ain't even there.
That camera could be right here.
Right.
Matter of fact, he's recording himself do it. Look,
doing it.
Right. Shot my op.
Right. Where the code?
Then it's free me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But that's definitely but I like to see healthy battle.
The competition was fun.
Like
I enjoyed that
and
shit.
T.I. and it's funny.
It's
funny.
Like because 50's a funny. He's having fun.
Leave it at that, man. But the drill music, man, that's satanic, man. That's from the pits of hell, man. I don't care what y'all say, bro.
Come on now,
because to have to listen to a music that would okay, it's one thing to get turned up and it's one thing to get aggressive and take your
right.
I get like that when I listen to EST. If I'm in a bad mood, I'll throw on some EST and be like Rihanna, I start going in.
Right.
And you know, but I don't never take it there. Right. I don't be like, all right, now I'm finna jump out listening to this song and blow this nigga head off listening to this song. But it's like they doing that, and if they register their songs right, these kids, that beef shit is getting them some money, because if you register your songs right,
now you talking.
Then that shit generates money. Now when that shit generates money, now you can send hits and you could really have that shit looking ugly on the other side. That's why them niggas be trying to put that shit out and get as many views and YouTube so they could go get up some more money and buy some more blicks and switches and all of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit
done the right way.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like a nigga come from that, but these young niggas is just now finding out, oh, I could pay somebody. The niggas been on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But back then, nigga, we was jumping out and there wasn't no cameras.
No cameras.
There wasn't none of that shit.
No
so
Instagram.
It was real time back then,
Instagram.
You know? None of that shit we couldn't. You had to hear about it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You had to
Or
hear.
you needed to be there when it happened.
Or you had to be, you know what I'm saying? Or if a nigga name ringing in the hood, it wasn't no Instagram, so a nigga name ringing for something.
Hood, for sure.
Because a nigga was really outside like that and jumping out. So it's like, back these days now, you could get on the gram and act like you were a demon and all of that shit. And back in the day, you had to really be one.
Really be that.
Yeah.
You had to really be that because you was going to get checked.
Yeah, they was going to check you.
Oh, yeah, you was going
to get checked, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of that, like, you know what I mean? A name like Gunplay. I mean, that's a gift and a curse right there, ain't it?
Yeah.
Talk to me, brother.
Back in the day, I just was, you know, I thought about okay. I didn't think about the future that heavy. Right. I just was like Gunplay at the time.
Yeah.
It was aggressive.
It was.
My lyrics was aggressive. My attitude was aggressive. My personality, everything, my character, everything, the character that I made to present to the world was aggressive, and it was gunplay. And then the gun charges and then the pistol whipping, and then it just all makes sense. And it's like, okay, great now. But then I was like, okay, I'm gonna start branding a new me whenever I time to transition and I get older, because I know I'm not gonna be 40 something talking about shoot 'em up, bang, 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 and this and that, and So I'm gonna have to evolve into a new character. And that new character, when I watched the movie that Fat Boy had at his crib one time called Sexy Beast with Ben Kingsley. Ben Kingsley was played Don Logan. Ben Kingsley played
Gandhi. Ben Kingsley,
huh?
Didn't Ben Kingsley play Gandhi in the movie before?
Yeah, he was Don Logan in this movie.
Oh,
it's
that's
a movie called Sexy Beast.
Sexy Beast. That's
Yes,
where Don.
That's where Don Logan come from. And
man.
Don Logan in that movie was the underboss for a mafia boss. And they had there's a guy named Gale. Gale was a retired bank robber. The mob boss wants him to get back on the job, and he sends Don Logan over there to persuade him to do the job. The guy ends up being Don Logan gets a little physical with him. They ended up, long story short, I don't want to ruin it, but they killed Don Logan, and the guy that Don Logan came to persuade him, the guy had to act like Don Logan was still alive, because he's buried underneath his pool. Wow. But he had to go do the jobs now still.
Right.
Even though he said he's not doing the job, at the end, he still had to go do the job. The mob boss was like, "Where's Don Logan?" And he's like, "I don't know. He said he's at the airport." Then at the very end of the movie, the nigga was like, "Listen." He drove the nigga. He was like, "Listen, Gail, if I gave a fuck about Don Logan, you would not be alive." And he pulled out $10 out of a wad of money and gave him $10 and said, "This is your percentage of the lick you just hit. Now get the fuck out my car." You know what I'm saying? So that movie was an ill movie. And Don Logan, once Don Logan got into the his character was about to come out into the movie, the vibe was like, oh shit. Everybody was like, yo, Don Logan's coming. Yeah. What does he want? Like, why is he coming?
Why is he coming?
And then when he comes, he's just straight face,
stoic.
Look at you. That type of shit. Like he on that. So that's when I knew. I was like, I got that.
You got that.
I got that inside of me. Like, I have a business side of me that doesn't play. You know what I'm saying? But let me have fun first with Gunplay. Gunplay finna have first. Now we finna do business with Don Logan.
I love it. I love it. Gunplay is fun.
Yeah, Gunplay gonna hang off the chandelier.
Yeah.
He going room to room. He got overbooked pussy. He's just doing the most.
Out. This nigga, I saw this nigga in the airport when I first got here, and I kept walking. Like, fuck that. I ain't.
Fuck that.
That nigga with the dreads is wild.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, man, speaking of being serious, I mean, there have been a lot of obviously serious moments in your life, especially the last couple years, right?
Yeah.
Where things could have obviously gone very differently. We wouldn't be sitting here talking had things gone very differently in your life. And what I'm hearing is a rather evolved human being, which I appreciate you for doing this. But what was that one moment? Was there one moment where it was like, all right, enough fucking around? Because you had to get pulled up. You know, big homie Ross pulled you up. The crew pulled you up. Like, yo, we got to chill, right? None of that worked. But what was the one thing that worked? That inflection moment that said, this got to change.
And it's funny because I did the right thing, which was start a family, which was do the right thing. And that's what made me when I lost all of that, that's what made me say, fuck all that family, fuck ass shit. Let me go get my business right. Because if I would have started a business, or if I would have did my digital homework on putting out music digitally, and if I would have did all of that, I would probably still be in that situation, but I would have been able to, like, financially, of course, kind of, maneuver around it and shit like that. Right. I navigate around the shit. But I was the breadwinner. My body physically, I have to pull up and show up to get the back end.
Correct.
So I've been doing that since 25 years old. So it was like, damn, I never sat down and thought about starting a business. I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because then I thought about it. I'm like, then I got to run the shit.
Right.
And who won't do that?
Right.
Then I'm on cocaine.
That's no fun. That shit ain't fun. That's not fun.
I'm gonna blow my shit in Venezuela somewhere, dog. I'm not ready to even for that type of money yet. Let me just handle this. Fuck this little money off. And then when later on down the line, I get it out my system. So now when I get the big money, I don't have them urges to have a fucking 5-bitch orgy anymore. You know what I'm saying, dog? I'm good. You know?
5?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I was wild.
Was wild.
I'm talking about you would have thought it was Rome. You would have thought it was Roman orgy in this motherfucker.
I feel that. Yeah, I feel that.
But,
yeah, I mean, that's a lot, man. Saying a lot because I think every one of us, every man, we want a family.
Yeah.
Right? We want a family. What's wrong with that? Why can't I have a family?
Yeah.
What's so that I gotta go through this type of shit for something that seems so honorable?
And I did.
So
and I did
noble.
the best. I did my best.
And you do your best, and yet still some BS.
That was and see, usually it'd be somebody like beating a murder charge or damn near getting shot up and damn near dying, and then no, it took me to do something the most positive thing I've ever done in 100%. My human existence.
Right.
Like wholeheartedly ain't cheat, protected, provided. All of that. I'm talking about all of that shit you see on TV, my nigga. I did that down in Brickell, moved that down there. I had a daughter, beautiful daughter, wake up, go downstairs. It's sunny outside. We walk past Sexy Fish, go to shopping a little bit, go to the restaurants. We had the perfect, to me, life. You know what I'm saying? And it was just getting better and better and better. But she couldn't handle the fame and all of that and just, wigged out. But I needed that this is great. Life couldn't be better. And I kept telling her, like, yo, I feel like this is too good to be true. And I said, dog, why do I feel like that? Then she flipped the switch. Boop.
Right there.
And that's when it was like, oh yeah, it is too good to be true.
So do you think you and her as well, y'all got to a place where like, this is so good, I don't deserve this? How good it is. I mean, subconsciously, not thinking smartly, like really contemplative. But do you think that that's something that not just you, not just Gunplay, me even, right? Do human beings, do we get to a place where we feel like this is so good, I don't deserve this, let me fuck this up?
Self-sabotage?
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
In that situation, no. I felt sorry for all of the women that I was with before that had to deal with that old me because the byproduct of all of those fuck ups was what she saw now, which was the finished polished version.
Right.
So she got the best version of me, and everybody saw it, and everybody knew it. All my old girlfriends was like, God. So you had to go ahead on and do all of that to little old me for you to go ahead and give that bitch all of this. Like, gunplay. I'm like, I know.
Not gunplay again.
Not gunplay again.
IG. Yeah, man. You was on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Yeah.
Right?
Didn't they go out of business recently? I think they canceled.
I don't know, because I got to keep it a buck. I was never a fan, to be honest with you. See, I married my high school sweetheart.
Oh, for real?
17 years old.
You lucky son
lucky
of a
nigga.
gun,
I know.
bro.
You're right. I'm lucky.
Damn,
but
dog.
What I'm saying,
you got a real one then.
I got a real one. I married my high school
bless
sweetheart.
y'all, man.
Yeah. Appreciate you, King. Thank you for saying that. But nah, so I watched Brown Sugar. I watched Love and Basketball.
Okay.
I watched Love Jones.
Yeah.
That felt like Love and Hip Hop.
Hip hop, right.
The Love and Hip Hop that, the show, and I guess maybe it is canceled, I'm not sure. But in any case, that version of it didn't feel like Love and Hip Hop to me. That felt very
love and drama.
The industry, do you feel like the industry celebrates toxicity?
Yeah.
To that degree where you literally make a show out of it, and then does that become like self-fulfilling at some point?
That's our society. You couldn't have none of this 50 years ago, 40 years ago, 30 years ago. People on TV beating the shit out of each other, dog. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
And then everybody's like they're praising their ghetto-ness. They're praising their lack of having of speech. Can't even hold a conversation
Right.
without popping gums, snapping necks, snapping fingers, cussing.
Right.
What the
What the fuck is this?
for no reason?
For no reason.
Why you bending over every 10 minutes, bro?
Right.
Like, but that's what they're feeding and feeding us and feeding us, and they're perpetrating it out after the TV is off, so it's working. So if it's working, why not? Why we gonna keep going? And then now it went from Love and Hip Hop being the messy thing on TV to now you got Now That's TV. You got Zeus, and they on there peeing on each other,
crazy,
pistol whipping, stabbing, shooting, all day long, and it's just like
that's entertainment now.
You know, remember our entertainment, our violence, the most violence we saw that was real time violence was Jerry Springer.
Right.
Everybody tuned in that I was like, but then when we start figuring out that shit kind of fake, like,
right.
So they had to do something.
They had to do something with it. That's crazy. I didn't even really think of it. I didn't put that together, connect those dots.
Gradually,
like that,
just look how we went. But now it's at the point where the trailer is what you said, bitch. What you blah, 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 blah. Now they going in. You know what I'm saying? And then tune in. And of course, everybody's all these ratchet motherfuckers. Oh, let me know.
Look at that, yeah.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that no more. That shit getting old. I mean, but everybody's still young. You got a young generation.
Sure, but they gonna grow up.
They'll grow up.
They gonna grow up.
And they're going to look back at themselves and be like, oh, shit, bro.
That's a slippery
Look at me, bro. Like a fucking dummy, bro. Looking dumb.
Talk that talk.
Because not to cut you off, because I do it.
Yeah. No.
I look back,
so you look at it like, yeah.
That was me. Oh,
the
my.
Fuck, yeah.
Go ahead.
Right. Nah, I mean, you mentioned it, man. Family. I know that situation with your ex-wife and your little girl, right?
Yeah.
That's devastating. How's she doing, man, by the way?
I saw her the other day on FaceTime on a child support Zoom call with the judge, and you're not allowed to have babies there, but she pulled the baby up and beautiful little girl. She said, hi, and I'm like, you lucky I've grew, my heart has callus now. It's grown a extra thick skin like how you have when you ride bikes.
Callus on your head. Yeah.
That's around my heart now.
Your heart
so
is grown.
If this was a couple months ago or a year ago, I wouldn't have been right for at least a week, bro. Like I had PTSD where I couldn't see any children on Instagram without busting out crying uncontrollably and cannot stop.
Cannot stop.
Can't even help it. It's just automatic. Damn near my stomach want to throw up. I get a knot. Bad.
I want y'all to listen to this. This is a man. This is a father talking.
Yeah, I got my
daughter. About
daughter.
real pain, about real vulnerability, about real tears.
Boy.
Over his child.
For my child. She was snatched out my arms at 6 months old, and I never saw her again. Physically, ever again. She's 3 now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting back my life that for this 2.5 years I lost. So once I'm back and in the position I want to be, and the position God is gonna put me back in to be able to bring her from from who that demonic entity or whatever that she's being raised by, because her mother, my baby mother, her father let her strip when she was down here, and she has a master's degree. So, and that was her first daughter. So this is the man that's responsible for looking over my daughter now. You see what I'm saying? While his daughter is the one that lied and tried to send me to prison, and I'm the one taking care of her. So now he has to step in, and that's all because of his daughter, and he refuses to hold her accountable. She refuses to tell the truth. I passed the polygraph test. The state of Florida deemed the case dismissed. Like, they deemed her not credible, and she didn't show up because of her karma. She had a severe car accident and almost died. So if a woman is blaming me and I'm such the aggressor, why did I take a polygraph test and pass? Why is your karma fucked up? Why do you look totally different from when I was with you? You're done, bro. Like, who knows what she did to the baby when I ran out the house when she was throwing all that glass. Who knows what she
I
was
know,
doing?
no. I got you, but let's not.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't want to
Who knows?
No, I feel you there, but that's real talk. That's real pain talking, right? From a real man. Damn.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sorry, brother. I really am. I truly am.
Appreciate it.
Let's change it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's change it up a little
Yeah,
bit. We in Miami. We in Miami. Let's flip it up a little bit, right? Now, Bad Boys, Will and Martin, right? Bad Boys, Will and Martin, part 2, right? Boom, 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 boom. The fuck you want? I'm here to take out Megan.
Yeah.
So look at Gunplay. You got a little girl. She gonna grow up. She gonna have her shit together. You know what I mean? Got her own bag. And some little Gunplay gonna come knock on it. Gunplay gonna come knock on the door. Not Don Logan. Gunplay.
Oh.
How you gonna handle that? This is some foreshadowing going on.
Oh man, you know, I will have to cross that bridge when I get there, cause like I don't know, cause I'm so cool anyway. I'll be like, so what's your drug of choice, bro? So I could know what kind of
let me
nigga
know.
you is.
Yeah.
Let me know what's up.
I got you.
You know
No.
what I'm
Let me know
saying?
what's up. Yeah. That makes sense.
Let me know what's up, bro.
Yeah. Let me know what's up.
But I'm by the time I get my daughter, we'll be living in Costa Rica and we'll have a whole different kind of lifestyle.
For sure.
Whole different kind of moral, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Compass, all kind. Yeah.
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
You been to Costa Rica before?
No, and
I've heard about it. Though.
I've heard about it too.
A lot of
I'm
good
gonna open a
things.
business over there, and I'm out.
Yeah. No, I've
I'm
heard
out. I'm
land
out.
and everything
I'm
is
out.
out.
I'm
I
out.
love it. I love it. Yeah, no doubt about it. Sometimes that's the right thing to do, right? To get away. I did it. I took my whole family, right? My wife, our sons, we came here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's been good. It's not been easy.
Of course.
Right? It hasn't been easy, but I came here for a job and career and all that kind of stuff, and it is what it is. But I would do it again.
I'm 46. I'm ready to. I'm giving myself 3 more years.
Go, bro.
To
Go.
like,
I came here when I was 39. I was
Okay.
39, born and raised in Baltimore my whole life. But I had a career and family and all that kind of stuff.
You just picked up and just said, fuck it.
And left.
You got to take that leap.
You got to take that leap. Check out that book, The Big Leap.
The
right?
Big Leap.
The Big Leap. That self-sabotage conversation we was having a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's all about that.
I did a lot of that too, self-sabotage.
Yeah, that's
without even knowing.
Without even knowing. Subconsciously, you're behaving in a way that, you know what I mean?
Do I deserve this? Just like how you said
earlier.
I was like, oh,
do I deserve all of this? Is this ever gonna? Is it gonna last?
I ain't shit.
I ain't never been. Right.
It, I ain't never gonna be shit.
Right.
Fuck that shit up.
Yep. No. But look, you're a businessman now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're a businessman now. So tell me, how intentional are you about protecting your brand? What are you doing to protect the brand that maybe you weren't doing back then when it was Gunplay? Now that it's Don Logan.
I'm not doing drugs on camera anymore.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do
not
lines.
anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it in the privacy of my own home.
There you go.
I'm fucking with you. I'm gonna be an example. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna be an example of how to be a leader, not a boss. A leader.
A leader, not a boss.
Not a boss. A leader.
What's the difference, King?
A boss is a boss gonna show you the money.
Right.
He's gonna show you the money, and then he's gonna throw you bones. He's not gonna let you get any. A leader is gonna show you the money and show you how to get it.
Wow.
And want to help you.
Right.
A boss just wants to see you.
Right.
Help and see is two different things.
Very
I want to see you do good. I want to see you get rich. But I will not help you get rich. I will not do anything
because then that
to
threatens
help you.
me.
That threatens me. A leader, I don't care. I want to see you good.
You're not a threat.
You're not no threat to me.
Right.
You know, I don't care how much money you got. Nobody will ever be a threat to me.
I love it.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like I want to show my little partners how to register your music for real. So Animal Shelter, my new label.
Shout out Animal Shelter.
Exactly. It's not gonna look like we're getting money.
Oh,
We're gonna actually get the money.
because a lot of niggas
That's
look.
all this shit is.
Right.
It make you look like you get throw a chain on a nigga,
Right.
throw this on a
Right.
nigga, but ain't
You're
no
not really
paper.
getting it.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta make it look good, all
Right.
smoke and mirrors. But this go round, they'll be when they put their music out, if they want to put out 5 records a year, at least it'll count.
Right.
They won't see a $50 fucking sound exchange check. It might be a $5,000 one.
Right.
You see what I'm
But
saying?
it make it count.
But it's so the more that they want to work, the more money that they will see. So that's when it's like, hey, I took the training wheels off. You got to go now. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't, that's on you. But you still always will have the knowledge of how to upload your one song to 13 different register it 13 different platforms before you even put it out.
Right.
And this is how an independent artist get their money.
Talk.
Nobody taught me that. They was like, come with a hit record. Brought a hit record, no budget. You know what I'm saying? So when I had to go with Empire for distribution. And then it's just, you know what I mean? But I want to show them how it looks when you do it on your own independently. That knowledge is so valuable.
Right.
I could leave and die tomorrow, God
100%.
forbid, but they can say, damn, that nigga Gunplay put me up on this. Hey, oh shit, now
Real
for the rest
leadership.
of your life, and you could keep going. The rest of the next person, like with this business credit, that's my thing right now. I'm getting into business credit and doing all of that stuff.
Smart.
I'm about to put once in the next 90 days, I would been and figured everything out and got my card and whatever I need to
All your
get,
credentials.
all my credentials. You know what I'm saying? I got everything, and once I see that first loan or that first credit card come through with that 20, 30,000, hey son, come here.
Let me show you.
Hey mom, come here.
Wow.
Hey baby mom, come here.
Let me
Not
show
the
you.
other baby mom. Fuck that bitch. I'm talking about you. Come here, Sophie.
Still
you know
Gunplay.
what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let me put y'all on to this. This is what we gonna do. Da 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 da. And I'm gonna tell my brother Lito too. Same thing. Trap God Lito.
Shout out to Trap God Lito.
Shout out to Trap God, man. Shout out to Baby Savage.
Shout out to Baby Savage from me.
Facts.
Nah,
bro.
he came through. He real.
He came
But
through,
go ahead.
man.
Independent artists out there, listen.
Yeah, man. I was supposed to actually say this in the beginning of our conversation, but I wanted to let y'all know, man. If y'all want to get any bookings from Gunplay, whether it be podcasts, whether it be features, appearances, hit up at Baby Savage God of Grind on Instagram and hit me up on Instagram. His phone number is in my bio.
Yes, it is.
At Not Gunplay Again. Shout out to Baby Savage. He got the 7-story call center out there in Shreveport making all these calls, and he got everybody working there, man, on my behalf, and I appreciate. Salute to all the work he's been putting in, man.
Yes,
Facts.
salute to that brother. Salute to that brother for real, because you know he made this happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, he made this
Yes,
happen. I'm a
yes.
nigga
Yeah.
out of Baltimore. I've been here
He
almost 16
grinds,
years.
bro.
I'm just starting podcasting
Yeah.
since December.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just starting it. I've never done this before.
Okay.
Right?
I couldn't tell.
But
Shit.
I've leveraged my experience in corporate. I've
Okay.
leveraged my experience in doing a lot of different other things that I've done to be able to do this. And I'm so grateful and thankful to you, brother, and also to Baby Savage. God of Grind.
Absolutely,
Appreciate
man.
you guys doing that. Let's try to bring let's try to land this plane a little bit. What's something maybe that you never said out loud? An apology, a regret, that you maybe a truth that you've never said out loud that still is kind of sitting on you. I know you're an open book, and you've clearly demonstrated a level of accountability. You've taken responsibility for the things and mistakes that you've made, but yet and still, you're a whole fan. Reasonable doubt. In order to survive, gotta learn to live with.
Regrets.
Are there any regrets out there? Anything on your chest that you haven't gotten off yet that you want to get off?
I do, but I'm still kind of thinking if I really mean that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say it, but
that's a good answer.
right. You know
That's
what I'm
a-
saying?
that's
I
a good
do,
answer.
but I don't know if I really mean that yet. I gotta see. I gotta see, and only time will tell that. But as of now, the only thing I do regret not doing is getting my digital knowledge up on the YouTube stuff and all that, so that independent
I feel
monetization thing would have took place years ago, and it would have been like a thing right now. I would have not been in this position, but it's never too late.
Never too late.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just now learning it, and there's still money out there. So
There's still money out. And look, not for nothing, we sitting in front of a vinyl
I
LP.
know, I see that. That's legendary. That is legendary.
I got that recently, bro. That ain't from, you know what I mean? Like, that's recent shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, physical media is a thing now.
That's what Savage just told me the other day, too.
I'm not kidding, bro. Like, for real, like, real talk. I go in these record stores and shit like that around town or whatever. I don't see nobody in there my age.
No.
None of these niggas got gray hair. All young people.
What?
They buying.
I don't believe you. Seriously?
I don't want to shout the name out of the record stores because I'm looking for some sponsorships. But anyway,
is Blue Notes still open?
Nah, I ain't never been.
Nah,
I ain't never been.
Blue Notes was back down there on 163rd. That was it was a real small store on 163rd.
They small, but I'm just saying, like, if you can press up some vinyl, look at J. Cole, what he doing right now. I'm just.
Sav told me that too. He was like, man.
See, he on to something. He on to something. Gunplay for real.
I'm gonna do it now.
He on to something. So tell the people about your project that's coming out.
I got a project coming out in May. It's called This Time Is Personal. Yes, it's not the gunplay y'all think y'all gonna hear. It's a gunplay that just went through something. Let me vent.
Yeah.
Let me vent.
Right.
Let me get this off my chest, and then I'm gonna go back to my energy. But this one is called This Time Is Personal, and if you like Bible on the Dash, it's like 5 of them.
Okay.
All right, it's like 5 Bible on the Dashes, all emotions, all pain music, all talking to basically people that betrayed me. That's all, but not bashing.
Right.
Just saying how I felt.
Expressing.
That's what I did. Very introspective. Storytelling. You're gonna get that
pen. I'm telling you.
Yep, you're gonna get that emotion too, but you're gonna get an evolved gunplay. After this, I'm back on my bullshit.
Back on your bullshit.
I'm back on my bullshit.
So look, man, I know like I learned how to box a little later in life.
Okay.
I love boxing, right?
Yeah, me too.
I know. I do my homework. I don't play. I do my homework. I do my research. So you got something coming up? You want Pressure P?
I got a celebrity boxing match with Pressure P. You know what I'm saying?
Them hands. You know what I mean?
It's you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
June 19th, Juneteenth out there in New Orleans. You know, we're gonna see. I see him in the gym doing his thing. I see him. You know, but you don't know about that old head strength.
That old head. That's what I'm trying to tell these YNs. I got that old man strength.
Got that old man strength, man. You know what I'm saying? So we about to see, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you in the ring, boy.
Let's get it. Hey, man, listen, Gunplay. This has been an honor and a privilege, man. I've thoroughly enjoyed this conversation.
I did too, brother. I see this is the type of shit I like. Nice and
man. It's grown man shit.
Relax. You're not asking me no freaking crazy dumb shit.
Nobody need to do all that, man.
Let's get cerebral.
Man. Look, come on, man. Some real man sitting beside me, man. Come on, man. We ain't got to do all that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that we talking about. The algorithm likes that kind of stuff.
Yeah, man.
But that don't age well.
Let's normalize this.
Let's normalize conscious conversations, right? Let's make the algorithm go nuts over this, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of
especially when you're drinking water, because you know what words do with water, right? You know this is a living.
Come on now.
So you say the words, you know it's you drinking.
You're drinking it.
All right now.
Come on now.
Blessings.
Come on.
Wealth and health.
Look, I love it. Gone. Empty it out. Empty it out.
Yes, sir.
Empty it out, man. I often say as a prayer, you know, to expand my life, expand my frequency, expand my soul financially.
Yeah.
Expanded success in my business, expanded in creativity in my thought, and expanded in love in all my cherished relationships while I inspire others people
Mm.
close to me to do the same.
Yes, yes.
That's what I feel you trying to do right now, Gunplay. And I'm so
Yes.
proud of you, brother, and I'm
Thank you,
grateful for this
brother.
opportunity
Thank
to
you,
speak with you.
brother. And I just want to give a shout out to Jesus Christ,
Come on now.
the Father, and the Holy Ghost, man.
Amen.
The Holy Trinity, bro.
Amen.
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here, man.
Amen.
You know,
Amen.
absolutely. Amen.
So listen, y'all, this has been another episode of The Alchemist Lounge. Like a butterfly, every human being, it's inevitable. You will transform, right, at some point. Be intentional about it. Keep elevating. Keep that energy high. We'll see you next time on The Alchemist Lounge. Peace.
Salud.
Salute.